Hey, what's going on, guys? Radio Graffiti here, and today we're going to be looking at the Spider-Man No Way Home trailer. Sony's been really building up the hype for this thing, so let's see if it's worth the wait. It feels like the entire internet was just waiting for 7:30 tonight so that the Spider-Man trailer could drop. The hype for this movie is absolutely insane, and let's hope it delivers. This could end up being one of the best Spider-Man movies ever made if they pull off what we think they're going to pull off. But yeah, as far as the trailer goes, it's a little weird seeing Doctor Strange kind of blame Peter for messing up the spell, and it's like, dude, you're a badass ancient wizard that went up against Thanos, and you're telling me a little kid talking is what made you mess up the spell? Felt a little weird that he was blaming Peter for that. But yeah, we get another look at the Doc Ock versus Spider-Man fight on the bridge, and it looks like, from what the trailer's showing, Doctor Octopus is going to fight Peter Parker, aka Tom Holland, and then Green Goblin's going to join in at some point, and then somehow they're going to end the fight. Doc Ock realizes that, hey, this isn't Tobey Maguire, even though you really think that the fact that Tom Holland is way shorter and nowhere near as buff as Tobey was in Spider-Man 2, and also though he has nothing of the same costume, that he'd realize, oh hey, this totally is not my Spider-Man, but hey, whatever, I guess he's not as smart as we all think he is. But either way, it looks like they're probably going to team up to somehow stop all this madness that's going on. Apparently, Doctor Strange opened the multiverse, and all of the past Spider-Man villains from the other movies are now in this. I don't know what their goal is exactly. I don't know what they're trying to do, but I guess we'll find out in the movie. They don't have to spoil everything for us, which is kind of a thing with trailers. Is like people will get pissed off because they don't show the whole movie in a trailer, but then if you don't show anything in a trailer, people get pissed off because they feel like this is a waste of my time. So it's like you can't satisfy the internet no matter what you do. I thought the Scooby-Doo joke in the middle of the trailer was kind of lame. I don't know why they put that in there. Kind of felt like they were just wasting time. Like, it wasn't really funny. I don't even get what... It was kind of awkward. I don't even know what the hell they're talking about. It was kind of an awkward reference to Scooby-Doo. Also, I noticed in the trailer that Doctor Strange says...
They all die fighting Spider-Man.
They die fighting Spider-Man, which is a very interesting choice of words because this is a film that is very heavily speculated and damn near confirmed at this point that Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield, who are the past Spider-Mans, are going to be in this film. So that makes me wonder how it's going to come into play in the actual film. Because that could mean fighting the other Spider-Mans and not directly Tom Holland's Spider-Man. And the way the trailer goes, it makes it seem like Tom Holland is trying to stop the villains from being killed or sent back to their universe or whatever the case may be. Which is kind of weird because these are villains, so it makes no sense why he would be trying to save them. Because Doc Ock says in the trailer that, you're fighting Ghost or Doctor Strange, whatever one it was. It's like,
You're flying out into the darkness to fight ghosts.
They say you're fighting Ghost. It makes no sense to me why Peter Parker is trying to save the villains in this movie. And also there's a shot in the trailer where it looks like Doc Ock has upgraded his arms to something kind of Stark Tech-y looking. I don't know. It's a little interesting. Also kind of like, why would he have Stark Tech? But I guess if him and Tom are working together, that would make sense. I guess he'd upgrade his arms. Tom Holland is way too trusting with these characters in his movies. Like, why would you give this guy upgrades when he's a villain? We also finally get a line from Jamie Foxx in this movie, and we get kind of a nice little look at him. He looks a lot better as Electro in here than what he did in that god-awful The Amazing Spider-Man 2 movie. So I'm glad they actually show us more of the villains in here. They also show us Green Goblin as well. He looks very crisp. It looks like the exact same suit from the Raimi trilogy. It doesn't look like they really updated that much at all. This movie's gonna be so fucking cool, dude. Like, just seeing all the past Spider-Man movie villains fighting Spider-Man in here, that's gonna be so fucking cool. And there's a lot of heavy speculation that sounds pretty logical to me, that people think Marvel has edited out Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield from a certain shot in the trailer. It's this shot right here, where Tom Holland is going up against the Sinister Six, and you can see Lizard and Electro, they are lunging after something, but they're lunging at nothing. And Marvel is known for editing out characters or editing certain scenes in films for their trailers, and it's a lot different than what's in the actual film. So they're definitely trying to hide Tobey and Andrew. At least that's what I think, because it makes no sense why they would be lunging at nothing. You see Lizard and you see Electro, they're lunging at nobody, so it has to be Tobey and Andrew, right? I know it sounds like crazy conspiracy theory shit, but here either Marvel effed up on that take, and they really are just lunging at nothing in the film, which would make no sense. But more than likely, that's Tobey and Andrew right there, and they just edited them out. So basically, this trailer kind of confirms that they are in this movie. So that's the only logical explanation for this. Then the trailer ends with Doctor Strange kind of having a mental breakdown, talking about the coming through and he can't stop them. I don't really know what he's talking about there. It's kind of a weird way to end the trailer. They could have ended on something more hype than that, I feel like, but hey, whatever. They probably could have ended it just on the shot of Spider-Man going up against the Sinister Six. It's kind of an awkward ending, but either way, the trailer is still fucking dope as hell. I can't wait to see this movie in December. And yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of disappointed we didn't see Andrew and Tobey in the trailer. Also, it's kind of interesting that they're hiding Mysterio from this movie. I do believe he's in it because they're advertising him on the toys, which leads me to believe he's in this movie, and they have not shown him at all or even hinted at him. And this is a long movie, so it's safe to say there's still tons of surprises we don't know about in this movie. But yeah, it's also dope just seeing Sandman and Lizard return and going up against Tom Holland's Spider-Man. Yeah, guys, this trailer was fucking awesome. It would have been the best trailer of all time if they showed Tobey and Andrew fighting alongside Tom. I can't help but feel like they're gonna spoil that before the movie actually comes out. Like they're actually gonna reveal that in a trailer or TV spot or something, because I just don't see them missing the opportunity of showing that, unless they're really in the movie for barely any scenes at all. If that's the case, then they'll probably save it for the film. I guess we won't find out until December 17th. So what did you guys think about this trailer? Were you hyped, or are you disappointed that Tobey and Andrew are in it? I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of disappointed too, but I kind of already set myself up for that kind of disappointment, because I was telling myself before the trailer came out that they probably weren't going to be in it. Yeah, I figured it was more than likely going to be them exploring more of the villains in here and giving us just a teeny bit more of the story, which is what happened. So, yeah, not much of a surprise for me, but let me know what you guys think down below.